Hey, 8th grade, I hope you had a good weekend. Today, before we continue in chapter 3, I want to go over a few questions from the test. So for your notes today, we're just going to call it review. And we're going to go over the first 6 problems. So problem number 1 was 13 minus 2n plus 7. We're going over these because many of you lost points on numbers 1 through 6. So today we're going to review like terms and do a few practice problems. In this first one, number 1, 13 and 17 are both plain numbers, and negative 2n is different, okay? So we can combine the two that are the same, which is 13 and a positive 7. 13 plus 7, and then minus 2n. 13 and 7 is 20, and then minus 2n should have stayed as part of our answer. Number 2. If you want to grab your test and see how you did, you may. You still need to take these notes, even if you were one of the lucky 1 or 2 that got them all right. All right, for number 2, we have a negative 4g and a positive 13g, and then we have a 9 that's all by itself. So the two g's can be combined. So we have one is positive and one is negative. When the signs are different, we subtract. So 13g minus 4g. And then the 9 is all by itself, and it's positive, so I'm going to put plus 9. 13 minus 4 is 9g, and then plus 9 is my final answer. Number 3. 3 parentheses 7w minus 9, end parenthesis plus 11. The 3 needs to be distributed to both things on the outside. So 3 times 7 is 21w, and 3 times a negative 9 is negative 27, and then plus 11. Here we have a w all by itself, and then we have numbers that can be combined. One is positive, one is negative, so we have to subtract. So 21w stays the same. And then 27 take away 11 is 16. And then the bigger number was negative, so in our answer it's going to be negative. 21w minus 16 is our final answer. Number 4, we have negative 7 parentheses 4c plus 2 end parenthesis plus 8c. We need to distribute like last time. The negative 7 times a positive 4 is negative 28 with the c. Negative 7 times 2 is negative 14. And then we have plus 8c. So here we have 2 that are c's, and then negative 14 all by itself. So since these are the same, we can combine them. They're opposite signs, which means we're going to subtract. So we have negative 28 plus 8, which is going to give us 20c. And 28 was bigger, so that sign stays the same. So our final answer is negative 20c minus 14. Number 5. 2.5m plus 23 minus 3.3m. So we've got a number, just one of them. The rest of them are terms with variables. So we have negative 3.3, positive 2.5. So since the signs are different, we're going to have to subtract them. So maybe off to the side, I'm going to do 3.3 minus 2.5. And when I do, I get 8.8. Negative 3.3 is bigger, so that is my sign. So I get negative 0.8 m. And then there was nothing to combine for the number, so I just bring down positive 23. Number 6, the last one, how to fraction. 2/5 b minus 2, and then parentheses, 4 minus 2/5 b. So we're going to start by distributing. This one's tricky because it's a -2. It's this whole, the sign is included with the number. The whole thing is being multiplied. So this stays the same, 2/5 b. And then next we have -2 times 4. That's -8. And then -2 times -2/5. So negative times a negative is a positive. So I'm going to make 2 into a fraction. So 2/1 times 2/5b. So I have 2/5 b minus 8 plus 4/5 b. The 8 is all by itself. These both have a b, so they can be combined. So 2/5 b plus 4/5 b equals 6/5 b, which turns into 1 1/5 b. So I have 1 1/5 b minus 8. Okay. Please make sure that your name is on this. I am going to give you some points back on your tests if your answers look exactly like mine. If you've shown your work, if you've made some sort of recognition on the two that should be combined, like whether you use double lines or squigglies or maybe you circle them. I want you to show me everything. If yours looks like mine or very similar, I will give you some points back for your test. Okay? That being said, your notes are now done and your homework comes from page 366 in the back of the book. It has some extra practice for chapter 2. And I'd like you to work on the section that these came from, which is 2-2. So you're going to be doing 11 through 21 odd, please. If you have any questions, I do have office hours on Monday, so pop on and let me know. Thanks, guys.